I'm back. It is time to continue with IndeVESTdence Day. We have cleaned out 1/40th of my closet in the first hour. Basically just going through the old consoles and boxes, and I just got rid of a whole bunch of them. So that's good. We're going to continue now with that top shelf and then head further down into a bunch of other stuff, okay? Mario Kart 64 did a $2 super chat and says, did you have WWF ice cream or pillows in the 90s? Yes, they used to have WWF ice cream bars. When the ice cream man would drive around town, yes, that actually used to be a thing. You would get the WWF ice cream, like Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, stuff like that. They had them, those characters, and I did have them, and they tasted exactly the same as all the others. Like they used to have Fat Frog. At one point, they have a Ninja Turtle. And they all taste exactly the same. But they were good. Like, I'm not lying. They were tasty. As a kid, I liked them. So, yes, Mario Kart, thank you. And as for pillows, there was the pillow fighter things. So, basically, it would look like Hogan or whatever. You could put it in a headlock or whatever. I think I had one of those. I don't remember. I know I had a pillow pal, which was just a generic kid. That it was like a pillow, but it had the face of like a cartoon kid, almost like SpongeBob on it. I do remember that. So, okay. So how are we doing? We are at 387. Guys, we're 13 bucks away from the next vest and another shot. So let's get that going. Who's going to do a $13 contribution right now to get us to the next milestone? Let's do it. See, that's the thing with this marathon. Milestones are coming every 50 bucks. It's fast switching, right? Like we're having hats and vests come and go. That's great. So let's keep it going. So let's see who will do 13 bucks to get us to the next one. But in the meantime, let's keep going with the top shelf and see what else is up there. Let's continue. Here we go. Way smaller. This is the box for the PS5 Pro, which was just donated to me in the fall. What's funny is, here's what's hilarious about this. We were just looking at the box for the PS5. The PS5 Pro only says 4K 120 and HDR. Doesn't say 8K. It actually does do 4K 120 with some games. Not all, but some games. So this isn't a lie. They didn't blatantly overpromise and underdeliver on the PS5 Pro. Okay? But again, I don't need this box. My PS5 Pro I'm using, it's going to be over there. If I want to put it in storage, I'll put it in a container. I don't need the box. And again, I'm not propping up big pieces of art behind me anymore. I don't need this, so I can get rid of this. So let's break this down too. Ice hoagies. The ice cream hoagie. The frozen Hulkster. Oh, crap. There we go. Matt Cerny, avert your eyes, says Cheetah Man. Let's see if there's anything in this box that I didn't take out that I need to save. I don't think so. No, look. It's literally all packing materials. Yep. Like, this is trash, but this is all recyclable. Okay. All recyclable. Witness play unleashed. Do I realize I'm having a public breakdown right now? Oh, it's awful, isn't it? Completely uncontrollable. Public breakdown. Everything's falling apart all around me at every moment. Can't you see? Oh, terrible, terrible. I'm having a midlife crisis at 43. I'm wearing a Viking hat and a golden vest and a Philomania t-shirt while I'm cleaning out my closet. Yes, correct. This is all correct. Go. Another box for the garage. Another styrofoam bag for the trash. Oh. Battleduck says that was a joke about breaking down the boxes. Oh, well. No, I actually was having a public breakdown. Look at the hat I'm wearing. Look how it flagellates as I move my head. This is obviously a public breakdown, correct? It actually doesn't even fit. It's like sliding off my head. Okay. We'll continue here. All right, guys. $13 to the next milestone. Let's do it. Let's get a new vest and a shot. Let's do it, all right? Who's going to do the $13 contribution? We could do it. We're right there. We're right on the tip there, okay? Okay. Keep going. Oh, boy. Well, this speaks for itself. It's actually my Wii U, as you can see. So my Wii U, I still have it. Look at this. It even has deluxe digital promotion exclusive sticker on the box. I don't even know what that's from. Nintendo Land included. From its launch, which was what? Was 2014? So this was like over a decade ago. Wii U, what a flop this thing was, huh? Like all the launch games sucked too. So, but I still have it. It's in the box with all of its accessories. 2012, wow, it was a long time ago. I'll keep it, but I probably will get rid of it eventually. But I'll keep it for now. Maybe one day I'll line up some of these old consoles that I'm not using in like a museum. I'll have DSP's console museum or something, right? But we'll keep that. We'll keep that up there. Okay. Wow, that's huge. So, wow. So, just doing what we've done for the last hour, I've cleared out a giant quadrant of my upper shelf of my closet, and there is a huge daddy long leg spider that's dead up there. It died in the closet. It built a web to eat bugs. There were no bugs, and it died in the corner of the closet. What a poor spider. I feel bad. It died of old age, just sitting there, not doing anything. Okay. I've received an incredibly generous 46 pound, 14 pence super chat from Habib, who says, Happy 4th of July. This is $63. Thank you, Habib. So, with that, super chat. First of all, indeed, that is the biggest super chat of the day. So, let's get Habib up on the leaderboard. Yeah. That gets us to 450. So, what does that mean? It means that number one, we have actually hit 48 goals. And you know what that means. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for supporting my content. Thank you for hanging out with me on the 4th of July. Thank you so very, very much for everything that you do for me and my family. Thank you for being here on a cool day where we're just doing pretty arbitrary stuff, but still having a great time together. You guys are awesome, and I think I like you. All right, let's continue, shall we? Oop, that's the wrong button. There we go. All right, so thank you for that. But also, that means we have hit vest streak of 4. And that means we're going to have a vest swap and a hat swap and a shot all at once. We're going to have 3 different things happening at once as a reward. And Battleduck just did a €10 super chat. Let's see what that would be the equivalent of 11 and change. It's 11 and change. Yes, it is. So thank you, Battleduck, for an €11 super chat as well. That now gets us to 461 and climbing. So thank you guys. It's still very early in my marathon, so this is excellent. Thank you guys for your early support. All right, so we have many things to do. YouTube has to vote on a vest. Kick has to vote on a hat. And I have to take a shot. And then we continue with the closet cleanout. All right? So let's do it all. YouTube, vote on this vest. Let's see. So let's see what's left. Let's do the blue, the gray, the denim, and the platinum. And then let's do a poll over here on Kick for the hat. Poll here. Which hat is next? Let's do let's take a look at the hats over there. So we got the blue digital camo hat. We've got the fisherman hat. We've got, oh, the Harry Potter hat. I forgot all about that one. Okay, it's actually the Slytherin hat, but I'll say Harry Potter so you know what it is, but it's the Slytherin hat. And let's do, I guess, the Los Santos cap from GTA 5. Okay. Please vote on the polls. Let's see what you guys would like next, okay? Cool. So we have a new vest and a new hat coming, but also, I owe you a shot. So what haven't I done? I've done rum chata. I've done whiskey. I've done the, moonshine. I don't know why I'm having a brain fart. Let's do one of the fruit shots. 99 bananas. Your future stepdad says 99 bananas. Well, how about this, your future stepdad? I'll drink the 99 banana shot right now if you contribute something. It could be anything. Just contribute something. How about that? We'll do a deal. I'll drink it right now. I'll give you your shot that you want, that you requested, if you contribute something immediately. It's your choice, but it's just a one contribution of anything. Here it is. 99 bananas. He did a sub. There you go. Your future stepdad gifted a sub. He gets 99 bananas, just like that. See that? Thank you so much, your future stepdad. $5 of support. We're up to $4.66 of support. Thank you so much. It's time for 99 bananas, everybody. So how do you like the camera angles, right? Do you see how cool this is now? Is this not a fun event because the cameras are so good, right? Like, I wish I had this for the original closet clean out years ago, but now it's so much better. You could see everything in HD, high quality. The cameras are auto-focusing. You can actually see everything as I show it to you, right? Like, there you go. Well, it kind of blurs when I get too close. There you go. See? Nice. It's good stuff. I wish I had this years ago, but I didn't. All right. It's time for shot number 4, vest number 4, hat number 5. That's right, hat number 5. All right. Let's continue. Donald says the camera layout works better. Previously you looked like a cyborg. There you go. All right. It is time. 99 bananas. Here we go. Thank you, guys. Yummy. Tastes like those old banana candies. I forget what they were called. They were hard candies that were shaped like fruits. There was one that looked like an apple, a cherry, a grape, a raspberry, and a banana, and an orange. And each one would be very sweet on the outside. And then, was it Runts? Is that what it was, Runts? Yeah, Runts. Oh, man, I remember Runts from when I was a kid. Hell yeah. That's exactly what this tastes like. It tastes like banana Runts. Yummy. Very good. Tasty shot. Awesome. All righty. Flying Colors did a $2 super chat and says, happy 4th. Looks like it's been a good day. So far, so good. We're still early in the day. Like, we're not even halfway through the marathon. I've barely cleaned anything out of my closet, but we've already been through 4 vests and we're about to hit 5 hats. Okay? I'm curious what people voted for the hat. Let's look. I have no clue what they would have voted for. Ooh, the Los Santos cap you guys want over on Kick, huh? All right, cool. Yes, the fruit flavors are 99 proof. That's correct. These little fruit flavor shots are 99 proof. That's why they say 99 on them. So those are pretty damn strong. Okay. So we're at $468 of support. If we hit 500, we get a new vest and another shot. All right? So we only need what? 32 more bucks for a new vest and another shot. I know the gold vest is starting to wear out. Let's get another vest, right? What am I talking about? We have the platinum vest was voted in. I'm so stupid. You guys voted for platinum. Let's get the platinum right now. Let's do it right now. Platinum vest. All right, so guys, say goodbye. Say adieu to the golden vest. It served us well. It reflected very nicely over the years on camera, but the gold vest is now officially retired. Thank you, gold vest, for everything you did. But now it's time for the heavy hitter. Yeah. The one, the only, the main event. The platinum vest is back in all of its glory. By far, I would say outside of the original beige vest, which I did wear for a while until I bought new ones. The platinum vest, by far, the most worn vest that I wore on these streams. You guys voted for it again and again. So much so that I had to make it so that we rotated the vests that were in the possibility of being worn because we were wearing it too much. The vest was wearing out. It was getting sweaty and stinky. I'm serious. Because remember, I was wearing it every day and it was hot summer. Now, I have a nice new air conditioner in here right now. It's very nice in here, for the record. It's very cool. But I was using an older air conditioner that wasn't as good, and it wasn't as cool in here. But now, here we are. The platinum vest has returned. You've seen this in so many. This is how you don't plays. It's a legendary vest. There you go. What's hilarious is, for me, the vests feel new. I'm serious. For me, I feel like I just kind of started putting them on, and it's kind of a silly thing. For you guys, they're like, oh my God, Phil's vests are legendary. Yeah, because I've been putting them on for 5 years, and it doesn't feel like that. You know what I mean? Like, I've been doing this for 17 plus years. So a 5-year run is less than a third. So I don't feel like it's been a big deal. But for you guys, it's been a big deal, right? So you're like, oh, the legendary vests. Okay. All right, and we have a new hat. You guys voted for the Los Santos cap. And so, ladies and gentlemen, say goodbye to the flagellating Viking hat. It goes into retirement now. All right, it served its purpose. It did a good job. Okay, it did. It did a good job. So, say goodbye to the Viking hat. Why am I doing this? I don't know. It's just fun to do. It wobbles around. It's funny. Okay. Goodbye, Viking hat. Thank you for your service. It's time for the Los Santos cap. BattleDuck brings up a good point. What about the Gunner glasses? You know, we didn't talk about that. I do have a pair. The original pair of Gunner glasses are gone. Sadly, the actual, what are they called? The arms of the glasses. What are they called? They have a name, don't they? They're not called the arms of the glasses. They were made of this rubberized material that got very sticky and disgusting over time. I actually had to throw them out because they were just gross. Every time I touched them, it was like they were melting in my hand. But I do have the more modernized pair of Gunner glasses. But when do I put them on? Perhaps a special, I have an idea. If someone contributes more than $100 in a contribution, I'll put on the Gunner glasses. But only if someone contributes more than $100 in a contribution, or else we will not see the Gunner glasses today. There you go. It's a good idea. But let's get that Los Santos cap for you guys. Okay. Yes, $101 counts. It has to be more than $100 in one contribution, and then I will do Gunner glasses. Okay? All right. Los Santos cap. Haven't worn this in a hot minute. Damn, I can't even remember the last time I wore. This is a good hat. I love this hat. It looks nice on camera. Now you can see it in HD. It looks even better, doesn't it? It looks good. This was the cap that came with the collector's edition of Grand Theft Auto 5. So, haven't worn it in a very long time. Looks nice. Even says Rockstar. Do you see it? Or does it say Rockstar there? It says Rockstar on one side. I can't see it. I left the sticker on because for some bizarre reason, that's the style. I don't know why, but that's the style that they leave the sticker on. Now, do you think you could ever possibly look better than this? A Philomania t-shirt, a platinum puffer vest, and the Los Santos cap. In fact, how about this? I'll make this offer. We already made the offer. If I get $5,000 by the end of this stream, I will donate a vest to a lucky viewer. 100%, I guaranteed I will do that. All right? Guaranteed. If I raise $10,000 on this stream by the end of today, I will donate the Los Santos cap to a lucky viewer. Okay? I promise you. Only $10,000 in one stream, and I will donate this cap to someone. It will be mailed. Okay? Very good. Okay. Anyway, I'll do it. And for the record, if any of those things happen, if I raise $5,000 on this stream, that would be the most profitable stream I've ever done. That would top the record I made last year. And I told you guys, I want to top that stream that I did last year. Why? Because that was a co-op stream. It was me and the Kino Casino guys, right? Doing the commentary on the Review Tech documentary. I want to prove that I can be as profitable, if not more profitable, being myself, doing my own thing, marching to the beat of my own drum. So let's see what happens. Maybe we'll raise $10,000 today. Yeah. Anyway, Tequila Star with a 20 Mexican peso super chat says, I have the cap. Let's keep up the good work. I wonder what the peso is worth these days. Let's find out. It's $1. 20 pesos is a single dollar. So thank you for the dollar super chat. I appreciate that. Wow. $1. We're at 4.8. I can't see. No, 468. So now we're at 469. And then Daniel did a $5 super chat and is complaining, another whiner. But this person keeps contributing. So I don't care that you whine. I'm never going to read your message. However, please keep contributing. We're now up to 474. All right. So for $26 more, we will qualify for the next vest because it's a vest at every every $100 and another shot. We've done moonshine, horchata, whiskey, and a 99 shot. So at this point, we got to start repeating. All right. What will it be? I don't know, but we're close. Another $26 in order to hit the next vest and the next shot. Let's do it. All right, folks, let's continue now. Yes, Battle Duck, I remember the infamous, oh my God, he's black moment, right? He says, I remember that. It's one of the moments every time I see GTA 5, I remember it. It was pretty interesting, funny writing for the time, you know. That was 12 years ago. Okay. Let's continue with the closet cleanout, shall we? All right, what's next? Guys, no joke, the next thing is actually momentous, important, and interesting. Now I get to do it years later in actual quality video. Are you ready for this? I hope you are. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we're about to show off the Machinima Xbox for the first time in actual quality. You can actually see it this time. Are you ready? Let's take a look. So this was one of the hidden gems of my original closet cleanout 3 years ago. People had no clue that I had this. I had forgotten that I had this. Okay? This is, I believe, the Machinima Xbox that they sent me as one of their top partners back in the day when I was part of the Machinima network before they completely went out of business and defunct. Let's take a look. I think it is. No. This is my Xbox 360. I totally fooled you all. This is my Xbox 360. Never mind. The Machinima one is still in the closet somewhere. We have to find it. This is my Xbox 360 that I saved because, remember, not all Xbox 360 games were playable, but now they are. Like, now they're all completely backwards compatible with Xbox One, Xbox Series X, but this is the one I saved. So, actually, this is really no significance at all. Never mind. So, one day, maybe I'll sell that, or maybe I'll save it. Maybe one day I really will make, like, a museum of consoles. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll have a room in my house that's a museum of old consoles that I played on in my history as a YouTuber, right? I did think that was I thought that was the Machinima. It wasn't. Okay. Let's see here. I got a $1 tip. What sound would you make if a firework shot up your ass? I don't think I would make a sound. I think I would just run. Like, I would run as fast as I could. And then I would probably look at the destruction and try to go to the hospital. I don't think that I would be, making a significant sound effect. I would just be running for the hills. Okay. Anyway. Okay. So remember, now we're at $475 and $25 of support. It will be a new vest and a new shop. So we're close. Who's going to get us to $500? Let's do it. Let's get the $500, pick a new vest, and I take another shot. Okay. So, this is interesting. I don't know if I ever showed this to you guys, did I? So there was a time when a couple companies actually did try to do some sponsored stuff with me. Doom Eternal. Does anyone remember the date when Doom Eternal came out? I think it was like 2019, 2020. It was during COVID, right? So at the time that COVID was going on, Hori, that's right, this company, Hori, they contacted me and said, hey, we noticed that you're actually using some content, or excuse me, using some of our components in your content. You're using our joystick, and basically we would like to offer you the opportunity to use some of our products. We'll send them to you, and then you can review them. But we do need an agreement that, if we send you your product, or we send you our product, you will do like a shout out or a review or whatever in your content. Okay? So I said, well, what are we talking about? And they said, well, we will send you the attachments for the Switch. We have these Hori controller attachments for the side of the Switch. Would you be interested in that? And I said, actually, yeah. Like, that sounds good, because the Switch, I don't like the Joy-Cons. I think the Joy-Cons are not, as good as they should be. They have drifting joysticks. Sure. So they sent me these Hori attachments, these controller attachments. They feel more like an Xbox controller for the Switch. I used them. I reviewed them, and my wife used them too. And I kind of put that into my video about it. Okay. So I put that out, and then Hori just started sending me shit. I didn't ask for it. They sent me this thing. This is the Tactical Assault Commander Prototype M2 for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3. I would assume it probably works with PlayStation 5, but I don't know. What it is a mouse and left-hand keyboard combo. It allows you to simulate keyboard and mouse on the PlayStation. So they sent this to me before Doom Eternal even came out. This game wasn't out yet. It was like months out. But they already sent this to me. I didn't ask for it. It just showed up in the mail. I'm like, what the hell is this package? Okay. And I contacted them and I was like, why did you send me this? And they're like, oh yeah, we're going to do this. We're just going to start sending you stuff. And if you'll, please review it. And if you like it, let us know. Okay, cool. Right. So then I had sent the review of the attachments for the Switch, and then COVID happened. So COVID hits, right? All of a sudden, the whole world changes. And I contact Hori and I'm like, hey, so you sent me this. I'm just curious why you sent it because I didn't ask for it. I didn't even say anything about PlayStation 4. Are you going to send me anything in the future? Should I review this? They never responded. And I tried another time or two to talk to them and they never responded. So I at one point for a very short window, I was part of this Hori program. And as soon as COVID hit, I think what happened was they probably laid off the employee. Whoever the person was that I was talking to probably didn't work for them anymore. So they didn't respond because they didn't, why am I going to respond? I don't work for them anymore. I'm not getting paid for this. Right. So I have this. I've never used it. It's, again, keyboard and mouse attachment if you wanted to play Doom Eternal as like a PC game on your PlayStation 4, but I never used it. I just used the controller. And, I don't know if it has any value at all. Who would want this for PlayStation 4 when PlayStation 4 is so outdated at this point? So I keep it, but I don't know what to do with it. It's kind of a relic, right? A relic of the past. It's also ugly. The whole Doom thing of green and orange, I don't get. It's not attractive. I guess some people like it. Oh, that's Doom, but is it? I mean, the Doom Marine has green in his outfit, but is he green and orange? It's kind of ugly. Can I show it out of the box? I've literally never opened it. It's still sealed. I don't think I want to take it out. There's no point, right? But I'm sure it works fine. Hori, I already said Hori. I like Hori accessories. I think that they're good quality. I like Hori joysticks for fighting games. So I'm sure it works good, but okay. All right. This next stack you've never seen before, but it's all garbage. What this is are boxes from my RGBs and things that I have used. Strip Light 2 Pro. LED TV backlight. Smart Wi-Fi LED. And Cobb Strip Light Pro. Okay? It's just packing. It's what they came in, the lights. So this strip right here is the one that's behind me right now against the back wall. It's insanely bright, but it's actually not great for color. What I mean by that is it doesn't really do the color that I want all the time. It's a little off. I actually find that traditional RGB strips are better than this one. This one is great for brightness. Like if you wanted to do like a super bright setup in a room or outside, this is probably great, but it doesn't actually represent the light, the color as much as I want. So anyway, yeah, all these, I don't think I'm going to be using these. Well, I don't need these. They're just boxes. These could just be thrown out. So I'm just going to toss these in the trash bag here. Yeah. All right. Continuing on, Most Tasteless has gifted a sub on Kick. Thank you, Most Tasteless. I appreciate that. That's $5. Right. We're now at 480. In 20 more bucks of support, there will be a new vest, and I'll take another shot. So we're only 20 bucks away. Buckwell says you don't recycle or break down the boxes. Dude, those are tiny boxes. They're insanely small. The big boxes I'm breaking up and putting into my recycling, those are insanely tiny boxes. I'm not going to sit here. Are you going to really nitpick me about a fucking tiny box? Are you for real? Hey, Buckwell, instead of nitpicking me about tiny boxes, how about you drop a sub today since you're watching the content and enjoying it? Anyway, we're 20 bucks away. Let's get to 500 bucks. Let's get to 5 vests, and let's get to a 5th shot. Let's do it, okay? All right, let's see what's over here. I have a few interesting things because one is completely empty. This is my current webcam, this one. The one I'm pointing at right now. That's this webcam. Great autofocus. It actually has AI features that will follow you. It's a great webcam overall, okay? I saved the box. I don't know why. I guess I don't have to. This one cannot be broken down. It's just a bunch of plastic, and it's weird. It's not even like cardboard. This just has to be straight up thrown out. Now, I have the lower end version of that webcam. This one, wait. This is also empty. Is it over there? Oh my God. I have a third webcam, okay? And so basically I have 2 versions. I have this one. This is, I lied. This is the one that I'm pointing at right now. This is the one that has the auto turn, AI, and everything. I have a second one that's a lower end version. And that one, I think, is just sitting over there somewhere. Yeah, I think so. It's on top of my file cabinet, which I also need to clean that up because that's a huge mess over there. The top of my file cabinet is a giant mess. So maybe I'll clean that up today too. So these are all boxes. I don't need this. It's just a box for a webcam. There's nothing in it. This is the box for the portal gun replica. I was going to use this in my background, but when I went to use it, it didn't really fit, so I took it out. I'll show you. I have it right here. It's really small and it doesn't really have any value. It's just a small plastic replica of a portal gun from Portal. And I tried putting batteries into it and it doesn't work. So it used to light up when you put batteries in it, but now it's busted. And it's funny is I never used it. So why doesn't it work? It should, but it just doesn't. I guess it broke itself over time. I don't know. Still looks nice, but it's kind of small. So when I put it in my background, just to show you perspective here, it's really small, so you can't really see it. I thought, oh, it'd be a cool collectible, but then You can't see it. So I think what I'll do, I'll keep it, and I'll keep it in the box. Maybe one day I'll sell it or I'll do something with it. But it's just sad. Like Portal 1 and Portal 2 were such amazing games. And then Valve said, we're not gonna make games anymore. We've decided collectively we're just gonna publish games with Steam. So we'll never make a game ever again. And then they made Half-Life Alyx for VR, which was a waste of time because no one has fucking VR. And they just, I don't know. It's just, I feel like it's such talent and such quality squandered because Portal was so amazing. Team Fortress 2 is super good. Half-Life is excellent. Let's not make any games anymore. Instead, we get Assassin's Creed Shadows and Dragon Age Veilguard and Mass Effect Andromeda. And should I keep going? Terrible AAA games, right? That's what we get now. All right. I'll hold on to this guy. What are we at? 41 minutes. I'm trying to make these around an hour long, these videos. Okay. Let's continue. Let's see where to go next here. My old laptop. Yes. This laptop I bought around 2012 on a whim because I needed a laptop to kind of like monitor stuff when I was playing games back in my old condo in Connecticut. And I bought this widescreen one because I thought, oh, I could use this. I could go on trips and I could watch movies, you know, when I'm out. It's a Samsung laptop, super old now. Intel Core i7. This is from 2012, so it's 13 years old. The reason that I stopped using it, it broke. Like basically the hinge here, when I opened it, it started having all kinds of problems with the screen and shit, and it started running insanely slow. So it's like double problem. Not only was it's slow and had fucked up things. So I have a laptop now I've been using now for many years, like 3-4 years. This is ancient, outdated. It's trash. Okay. All right, we'll continue on here with the right-hand side of my closet. That was the whole right-hand top shelf. We've now cleaned it, sorted the things I'm keeping, pushed them to the side. Okay? Now, we got to work on this shit. This top shelf is insane. All right, we'll start working on this. This right side is insane. It's so packed with junk and stuff I don't need anymore. We definitely have to work on this. Okay? But before we do, let's get 20 bucks more of support. I will continue to clean the closet out. When we hit $500 to support, we'll have a new vest and another shot. Who's going to do it? Who's going to do 4 subs on Kick? Who's going to do a $20 super chat? How about 6 memberships on YouTube? Let's do it. Let's get the next one. Come on. It's been a while, so let's get some contributions. I received a $1.11 tip. You need to smash the old laptop with a hammer. No, I do not. I do not need to make a giant mess of shattered plastic and LED screen all over my house. I don't need to do that. But thank you for the $1 tip. We're now at 481, so who's going to do a $19 contribution? Battleduck says, can I have that dead laptop? I wish to run data recovery on it so I could get all your login details. No. No. That will not happen. I keep hitting my microphone with the hat. The brim of the hat is touching the microphone. Come on, we got 19 bucks. Let's get to 500 right now. Food's coming in about an hour. For the record, my wife is making the food. I could smell it. It smells amazing. She's been slow cooking this chicken with this homemade barbecue sauce all afternoon. It smells great. So I'll probably be eating in about an hour. So let's get more liquor in me before it just gets negated by the food, right? Let's go. King Michael, I'm glad you're enjoying the marathon. God-loving American with $1. $1 from God-loving American. Thank you so much. Now, if only we could get 18 more God-loving Americans to give 18 more dollars, we'd hit that goal and we continue with the closet clean out, right? Come on, let's go. We still have 6 vests left. I know you guys want to vote on another vest. So let's get it going. 18 bucks. All right, I'll get something else out of the closet. And when I sit down, we're going to be at 500. I know we are. Let's. All right, folks. For some, this one might be a little sad. For me, this was a moment in time that was fun, and then it was forgotten. Ladies and gentlemen, it is true. It is the bubble guns. All right? There was a moment someone donated. If you remember, there's a story behind all of this, okay? The story is thus. So, at one point, when I had a milestone of engagement, and that milestone was 100 likes on YouTube. Whenever I was doing a stream, I would say, hey, engagement, we hit 100 likes. Let's blow some bubbles. And I actually had a whole bunch of bubbles that I had gotten when I first got Jasper Kitty. We were thinking of things that we could get that he would play with, and we found bubbles. We're like, maybe he would chase bubbles around the house if we blew them, right? No, Jasper Kitty is deathly afraid of bubbles. I'm not kidding. If you blow bubbles for Jasper Kitty, he runs for the hills. He doesn't know what they are. He's scared. So we ended up with this pack of like 6 bubbles that we couldn't use. So shit. So we had them in a closet for like 2-3 years, right? And then at one point we were just like, we had the hats, we had the vests and thing. What's the next thing? Well, I'm looking for likes on YouTube. Hey, I'll blow some bubbles in my office if we get a certain amount of likes, right? So basically that was a thing that I did at one point. Get 100 likes on a stream, I'll blow some bubbles, all right? The problem was I never anticipated the trouble that the bubbles would cause. And what I mean by that is, by the way, I have a big paper cut on my hand now as a result of doing this today. It's right there. It hurts. Stupid. The bubbles got everywhere. The bubbles started sticking to the laptop, to the camera, to everything I had in the office. It was disgusting. Okay, it really was. It was nasty. And what I had to start doing was cleaning the bubbles like at least once to twice a week, because we were blowing them like almost every day, and they were just going everywhere. It was gross. All right? So then someone says, hey, I want to donate the bubble guns. And they donate 2 guns called the Bubble Storm guns that you shoot bubble juice all over the place, and it makes a huge mess. Now, there were times when I used these for big celebrations and stuff, but for the most part, I didn't use them at all. Like, rarely did I use bubbles, I think, because remember, these came with bubble juice. Here it is. And I never even got through this bubble juice. Okay? So, yeah. So, we used them for a while, but now that I have a whole new setup, HD cameras that are very pricey, a mic that's pricey, multiple high-end PCs, I don't think I'm going to be shooting bubbles through my office and getting this, shit all over the place. So these are officially gone. They're retired. They're going in the trash. Say goodbye to bubbles. I know some people like the bubble silliness, but times change for the better. And as of now, no more bubbles. What's up, Dark Maggot? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Happy 4th of July. Oh God, the Slugs just did a 5-pound super chat, which is $6.72. He says, for the alcohol fund, I won't be happy till you've fallen headfirst into your closet drunk. There you go. Well, then you're gonna have to donate way more than that. I'm just saying, because you're currently at $4.88 in $12. I will take another shot and we will have another vest. This will be the 5th out of 10 vests. All right. Let's do it. Let's do $12. Let's hit that next milestone right now and get to the next one. All right. But yeah, it's gonna take a while. As you can see, I'm having a good time today. We're cleaning out the closet. We're gonna keep going. There's a lot to get through. We're only actually, as of right now, we're not even halfway through the marathon. We'll be halfway through the marathon around 4 o'clock. Yeah. So we're not even halfway through yet. Okay. So let's go. Let's continue. Who's going to get $12 to get us to 500? And then we get to the next milestone of a shot and the new vest. Let's find out. Okay. Here we go. More boxes. This was the box for the Xbox Elite Series 2 controller and the Xbox Elite Series 2 accessories pack. Okay? Great controller, great accessories pack. I love them. I alternate this with that Mashanike controller, and they're great, but I don't think I really need to keep the boxes for anything. Again, these were boxes that I was keeping so that if I needed to prop something up behind me, I would have them. But it's just, look at this. There's nothing here. It's documentation. There's nothing in there. Yeah. And it's junk. So, trash. Okay. I got a $1.11 tip. Someone says, give the bubbles a final shot. No. Because here's the thing. As fun as that would be, I'm not lying. I was holding those bubbles guns in my hand. And I was like, man, I just want to let loose. I was like, dude, I know exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to go like this. The bubbles are going to go everywhere. My keyboard's going to be disgusting, sticky shit. It's going to hit the camera. I'm not going to mess with it. I'm tempted, but I'm not going to do it. I have discipline. I'm not going to shoot bubbles again. We're done with the bubbles. Okay. But that's a $1 tip. So now we are at only $11 for the next milestone. Let's do it. Okay. I'm starting to find some random odds and ends. This is good because some stuff I might use and some stuff I might not. So this is fan made, or is it? Actually, I think I bought these. I think I was at a convention a long time ago and I bought these. These are bead versions of Mega Man and Proto Man. These could be used in my backdrop at some point. I could find a way to prop them up, like standing against a box or something. So these I will keep. Bead Mega Man and Bead Proto Man. They're pretty cool. They look cool in HD. I mean, the camera makes everything look good, right? Look. They're made of those melty, like, craft beads. See that? Pretty cool. This is my Mega Man. Try that again. This is my Pac-Man lamp. I use this all the time. We alternate different months, and this is one of the lamps that I use. So that I will absolutely be keeping for sure. However, this is a fail. I bought this early this year. something that I wanted to add to my backdrop, and I thought that this would be good, but sadly, this does not really look good in my backdrop. When I turn on the lights, it's too bright, and without the lights, it doesn't really pop. This was a fail. This is trash. This I'm going to get rid of. Okay. Please, Lord, let this not be only $1 tip. Let this be bigger than $1. It's a $1.12 tip. And it's a troll. It's a troll. For the love of God, can we please get to $500 to support so I can have a shot and change this vest? Instead of these dollar tips. They're so frustrating. Dollars. Do I look like a stripper dancing on a pole, asking for dollars? Is that what I look like to you? You're wrong. I'm putting clothes on. I'm not taking clothes off. I'm putting clothes on. It's the opposite. So you should give 10-fold, 20-fold, 100-fold, 1,000-fold, 5,000-fold so you can get a signed vest today. If we raise $5,000 by the end of today, someone will get a signed vest. That will totally happen. For sure. Anyway. Let's continue. All right. But for real, what are we at? Like $11, $10 to 500? Let's hit it. Okay. Tron Gates Legacy says, I'm looking very sexy. Well, thank you so very much. However, I would like a change of wardrobe. I'd like to change to another vest. Okay? And we're so close. All right. I got a whole bunch of crap here. All right, like odds and ends junk. So first off, this is a pop guard. This is what you used to use like this. So when you're talking into a microphone, it would stop the pop when you're saying P. You wouldn't get a big boost into the mic. However, this is literally obsolete. I used this for about a decade, but it's not needed anymore. Now you can use soda. Now you can use filters. And I said soda because I was thinking of pop. You can use filters, digital filters, to create a virtual pop guard. This is literally a piece of hardware that doesn't need to exist ever again because all the software does this, okay? So this is done. This is a mouse that actually came with my PC. The PC that I used to capture and stream from. It's insanely low quality. They call it an air mouse because they're like, oh, it's light as air. Like, yeah, it's also like crap. Like, why would I ever want to use this mouse? This is a bag of fishing lures, the bigger ones that we were using when we were playing Bassmaster. What was it, 3 years ago during the summertime? And so when we hit a certain milestone of support, I would add a bass or a lure to the hat while we were playing Bassmaster. That's the fisherman's hat, which we may see today. Okay. So I saved those. And to be honest, if we ever get an actual like fishing game again that's good, I might use these again. So these I will actually save in the case that we actually get back to fishing again. This is a USB adapter, USB-C to USB-A 2.0, and I might use this at some point. The thing is, I needed the opposite. I needed USB 2.0 to USB-C, and I bought the wrong adapter. So I'll save this just in case I ever need it for something. And this you've already seen, but it's worth showing again. Actually, I had it on stream just a few months ago. Okay? So many years ago, Nintendo used to have a points system for their customers. When you bought games, you would earn points, and those points would accumulate. It was called Club Nintendo. You get all kinds of cool stuff over the years, calendars, hats, collectibles. This was the ultimate reward at the end of the year. If you saved up all of your points, you could get this Club Nintendo reward. It's a bunch of pins, and they're all themed from Super Mario Brothers 1. All the different characters, all the different stuff from Mario 1. See that? And you can't buy this. It's impossible. It was never for purchase. So it's a unique collectible. And on the back, it even lines up. It shows Mario from Mario 1. Okay. I'll save this for sure. This is something that I could show in the background, but it's also something that I just want as a nice, unique collectible. All right. So I will hold on to this and keep this. It's a good thing to have. It's something from me being a Nintendo customer over a decade ago and saving up all those points and getting a big reward at the end of the year. So there you go. Okay. All right. So we have some shout outs to do. And then we have, I'll probably split the part because we're actually at about an hour now. So let's do some shout outs. So first off, K Styles 1998 did a $15 super chat. Super long time viewer and supporter. Thank you, K Styles. He says, Happy 4th of July to everyone. Thank you so much, K Styles, for that. 15 bucks. That will get us to 504. Then I got a $4 tip. The best I can do is 350. Well, thank you. Actually, it's not true because you did 4. So thank you so much for a $4 tip. I appreciate that. So now we're up to 508. I got a $2 tip. Here, this is more than $1. Thank you, whoever that was. I don't know who it was, but thanks for $2. And then I got a $1 tip. Would you go fishing in real life or have you? Yes, I have. I used to fish with my dad at Lake Lillinois in Connecticut, where we used to fish for sunnies. And also I fished a saltwater fishing once or twice. And I loved it. I really enjoyed fishing. I think it's very relaxing. I had a great time with my dad. We would talk, we would hang out, we would have little crackers and, you know, those cheese-filled cracker sandwiches. We would eat those, or no, peanut butter-filled cracker sandwiches with iced tea, and we would relax and have a good time together. It was a great time. I reminisce about those times sometimes, especially when we're playing fishing games. I think about those times. It's very nice. And then Stevester just gifted 5 memberships to the community on YouTube, which is what you're seeing right now in the corner. So thank you so much to Stevester. That is the equivalent of $15 of support, which means now we are up to $526 of support. So that means 2 things. It means, number one, the people on Something just fell. The people on YouTube are going to vote for the next vest. And number 2, it means it's time for a shot, which I'm excited for. Let's do the poll to see what vest I'll be wearing next, which means, if you can believe it, the platinum vest is about to be retired. Wow. All right, we have 6 left. We'll do camo. We'll do gray. We'll do red. And we will do denim. Flipper Rex just did a $1.50 super sticker of a hot dog. Absolutely delicious. I cannot wait to eat dinner. I'm actually getting very hungry now. It's going to be slow cooker barbecue chicken with homemade barbecue sauce, homemade mac and cheese, some watermelon, and some chips. It's going to be a delicious American backyard style dinner. So I'm excited for that. That's coming. Okay, so you guys vote for a vest over on YouTube. Now, excuse me, we are more than half the way to the next hat goal at $550. When we hit $550 of support, the Kick viewers will be voting for the next hat. And man, we got some good ones in the running. We got a football helmet. I'm not kidding. We've got the Sonic hat. We've got the Harry Potter Slytherin cap. We've got the straw hat, the red fedora, the Punisher beanie. We've got the Ryu headband. That's considered a hat that I've worn. We've got all these things in the running for hats. All right? So get us to $550, and we'll get to the next hat, and the Kick viewers will be voting for the next hat. Let's get someone from Kick to contribute to get to the next hat, since you guys are getting to vote for them. All right? Cool. Now, as for a shot, we've done everything now. We've done moonshine. We've done rum chata. We've done whiskey. We've done a 99 shot. This is the 5th shot. Should we go back to moonshine? Should we go in rotation here? Maybe that's what we should do. So we'll do, would you guys like apple pie? Or would you like punch punch? I think it's fruit punch. Hunch punch? Camera will not focus. There we go. Oh, it did focus, then it unfocused again. What is wrong with this camera and its autofocus? There you go. Punch punch. What would you like to see? Apple pie or hunch punch? Apple pie, apple pie, apple pie, apple pie, apple pie, apple pie. The punch. Punch punch. Apple pie. A lot of people are saying apple pie. Okay. All right, apple pie it is. Let's do the apple pie. What's it called? The apple pie moonshine. Let's do it. It's got a little protective band to make sure no one sipped from it or tampered with it, I guess. Okay? Honestly, it doesn't smell like apple pie at all. I don't smell apples. I smell like just sweetness. That's about it. And I don't know if this is going to taste like it says. It says apple pie. Well, let's try it. Ready? Well, very small hints of apple pie. Very small hints. Like, you know when you first bite into a chunk of apple pie and you get that sweetness and a little bit, tiny bit of cinnamon on the back end, right? But no tartness, no actual, like, flavor of apple. It's like that very initial hint you get. That's what that tastes like. I like the habanero mango much better than that. I didn't really like that. Okay. All right. Well, you guys are voting, and it looks like overwhelmingly people have voted for the denim vest. Almost 50% of the voters have voted for the denim vest. So we're just going to go for denim. Nothing else is going to beat denim right now. So if you can believe it, folks, this is it. The platinum vest is about to be retired. This is the vest that everyone always wanted constantly back in the day when we did the vests. This is it. This is the last hurrah for the platinum vest, guys. Can you believe it? Right. Say goodbye to the platinum vest. Goodbye, platinum. We loved you. You made me look like a fool for a long time, although I never had an HD camera until today. So you guys never actually saw the platinum vest in all its glory until today. But it's time to retire it. Goodbye, platinum vest. Okay. No. Bye. It is time for Biker Phil. Here I am. Let's go full screen for this. Biker Phil. The Philomania t-shirt and the full denim vest. First time in HD. It looks completely different. All these vests look different in HD. They really do. Like I wish that I had better quality when we were doing this for like 4 years and I had like shit quality. Because look how good the logo looks on the hat, how crisp it is. Look how good the vest looks. If only I foolishly had good quality stuff, but I couldn't afford it. I mean, I'm being honest with you guys. It wasn't until this last year when you guys started supporting me so well that I'm able to now have all this good quality stuff. So thank you for that. It just sucks it took so dang long, right? Okay. All right. Well, good stuff, right? I'm looking crispy now. There you go. I'm looking very crispy now. Yes, very crispy, very sexy. I worked on my sexy, right? I worked on my sexy. Now, take a look at my setup right now. Take a screen cap immediately right now and compare this to LTG's setup and tell me who has the best setup. I dare you. Anyway, so we're going to continue. I'm going to have food very soon. I'm probably going to get food between, maybe about 30 minutes. So maybe we should keep going in this video. Go maybe like another 20 minutes, and then we'll take a brief break, and I'll go get food, and we'll have dinner. And then after that, we'll come back, and we'll continue with the closet clean out because we've barely scratched the surface. But we are getting to the points that I need to get to. Like, there's a bunch of shit I want to throw out that we're about to get to. So we're right about there, okay? Okay. Cool. So, this is hilarious. Someone says, it might be LTG. It didn't take him till 2025 to get to 1080p. Dude, his fucking webcam has been awful forever. His backdrop is from Temu. Did you see his new setup? His new setup is a cat tree and blank fucking walls in an obvious apartment that he calls a house he bought. Anyway, let's continue. So where are we at right now? I don't even know. Let's take a look. We're at $527. So with $23 more, we get a new hat. We will retire the Los Santos cap, and we will have a new hat. And there's many hats in the running, including the Sonic hat, the red fedora, the straw hat, the football helmet, among others. All right, there's a ton of hats in the running for the next hat. So let's get some support. Let's get the 550 for the next hat. And actually, it's Kick that chooses the next hat. So I hope that you guys will support the stream if you can. All right. At 600, we'll have a new vest and another shot. And we hit another goal. We'll hit the milestone, what is it, 48 out of 50? No, we're already at 48. We'll hit 49 out of 50. We'll only be 2 goals away. Well, 1 goal away from the Grillo's Pickles DSP Tries It meal, which I want to try. I'm dying to try it. I'm excited for it. Okay? So let's do it. Let's get 23 more bucks and get to the next goal, and let's get another hat going. All right? But in the meantime, like I said, we'll go for like 20 more minutes before we split the part, because then we're going to have dinner. I'm hungry. Okay. By the way, I'm just curious if this will show. Can you see this? Let's see. That's my keyboard right now. It's the American flag. See that? It's the stars up in the upper left-hand quadrant with blue and white, and then the flowing stripes across the keyboard. That's my RGB setup in the office right now. That's what's behind me, but I wanted to show it to you on the keyboard. It looks amazing, doesn't it? Okay. Let's go. Back to the closet. This is the old rechargeable battery that I used to use for my Xbox One controller. I don't need it anymore. And this is just another one. I'll throw this out. Don't need that. So this is a set of RGB lights that I bought before I bought my current setup. My current setup syncs with this app. It's amazing. As you can see, it's doing all kinds of effects and things behind me. This one works, but it's a little harder to use. So I'm never going to use it. I'm literally never going to use this strip again. So I'm just going to get rid of it. Happy 4th of July. Yes, everyone. So some people just joining right now. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me today. You guys have been amazing so far. It's been a great stream. We're about halfway through right now, and we're making good progress in the closet. Okay. So this is another strip of RGB lights. This is what I use behind me. This doesn't sync with anything at all. This is cheap. This is the one I was using before I upgraded last year. I used it for like a year or two. I'll never use that again. This is the controller for it. So I'm just going to throw all that out. This is ReviewTech USA's poker chip. I still have it. I threw it in the closet a couple months ago. I had it in my setup for a while, and then I realized I don't need this. I don't need this at all. Everyone fucking knows that guy is a loser, and he's obsessed with me. No one needs this in my background to know that I'm better than him. Everyone already fucking knows it. So I don't need this poker chip. Now, should I keep it? Do I ever need it for anything? Will I ever use this poker chip for anything? I don't know. Does it mean anything? I don't think so. Like right now, if I were to shit on it, I don't think that Rich would like spin 3 times and land on his head. I don't think it's like a voodoo doll that I own of Rich. I don't really care about Rich. I haven't looked at him or talked about him for ages, and I don't really give a shit about him. I'm actually happy that I got out of drama, because when I got out of drama about 3.5 months ago, I don't involve myself with this crap anymore, and I don't need to worry about this kind of bullshit. You see? What do you think? What do you guys think? What's your feedback? Should I keep the chip or should I toss the chip? What do you guys think? Because I kept it just for this very moment when I knew we would clean out the closet. What do you guys think? Sell it to Felt Review Tech. Oh. Okay. Anyone want to buy it? I'm serious. Does someone want to buy Review Tech's chip? This is the legit chip. 100%. I kept it separate. This is Review Tech's chip from the review of his, or the react to his documentary. You want to buy it? You can have it. someone can buy this chip. Sure, we'll do that. Who wants it? Up for grabs. The chip is up for grabs. Let's see if anyone actually really wants it or not. It could be a joke. It could be a meme, but it is legit the chip. This could be the next Sonichu medallion. Well, let's see. I'll hold on to it then. Right? I'll put it over here. That will be, keep in mind, that's real. That's legit. Haven't messed with it. That's the chip. It's weighted, by the way. It's a weighted chip. Yeah, it's not a cheesy, exactly. It's not a cheesy plastic chip. It's clay. It's an actual real clay chip. It's a weighted chip. And, yeah, you can have it. You can have Rich's chip. But let's see if anyone's actually interested in it or not. I don't know. Arrow Squirrel just became a member of the channel. Thank you, Arrow Squirrel. Appreciate that. Thanks for joining. We're now at $530 to support. 20 more bucks, and it will be a new hat. And it will be the Kick viewers who will be voting on that hat. How about this? I'll be honest. I really do feel like the Kick viewers should get us to 550. Someone on Kick want to do 4 subs right now and get us to 550? Because you guys have been voting on the hats all day. You've already voted on what? 4? 5? You guys are getting all these advantages, but so far, there's been like just a couple of subs, and then your future stepdad did 5. You guys are getting a pretty big advantage right now. Maybe, you know what? I think maybe unless Kick gets us to 550, maybe I'm not going to give you guys the poll for the hat. I think I'm going to give it to YouTube because the YouTube viewers have been doing super chats all day, tips all day, memberships all day. I think so. So if someone does 4 subs to get us to 550, I will give you guys the poll for the hat. If not, it's going to go to YouTube when we hit 550. Okay. All right. Let's keep going, but I'm going to take a break very soon because I'm hungry. Let's keep cleaning out the closet. And if people on YouTube get us to 550, I'll do the poll, right away. So if we get like a super chat or memberships or a tip from YouTube, I'll just go right to YouTube and give you guys the poll instead. Okay. All right. All right, well, I will be honest, this one's a little sad, okay? These are Corsair headphones. They're good. These are good quality headphones, all right? And I bought them when my wife moved in 2018. So this was 6 years ago, okay? They're great. They look good. They have RGBs on them that sync with my RGB setup. The problem is, can you see the problem? See that? The rubber, which isn't rubber, it's cheap plastic, wears out over the years, and it has all cracked and fallen apart. See that? It's literally flaking. So I like the headphones and I like the quality, but how can I use headphones that crack and break apart? So I'm going to be honest, I like them, but they're junk now. Basically, what's happening is these companies are making peripherals for gaming that they know fall apart. Corsair knew when they made these that this rubberized material doesn't last more than a couple of years. They don't care. So the moment that I started using these, they started to wear out. And now they're garbage. Even though they're great headphones and they sound good, I can't replace this broken junk. Like, oh, it comes right off. Never mind. I guess I can buy replacement things for it because I like these headphones a lot. In fact, I like these headphones more than the Logitech headphones that I just bought recently. So maybe I'll look for replacement ear cups for these Corsair headphones. If I could find them, I guess I'm keeping these now. I actually thought I was going to throw it out, but I actually like these headphones, so I guess I'll keep them. All right. Here we go. So I'll keep these headphones and try to find replacement ear cups. Hopefully they sell them. I'm sure if not Corsair, maybe there's a third party that sells them. If anyone knows of a third party that sells replacement ear cups for these Corsair headphones, I would like to get it because I really like them. They're comfortable and the quality is good. There's surround sound that actually works. With these Logitechs, not so much. So these use Windows spatial audio. So when I was playing Call of Duty, I could hear better. I stopped using them because they were wearing out. But if I could just buy another ear cup, I will. Okay. Oh man, I got more such miscellaneous stuff here. It's crazy. Let's take a look at this. Okay, we've got the Minecraft meal tie-in toys from McDonald's, along with their cards that let you get them in the game. I have no idea if these have any value at all. If I put these in the background, you guys can't see them. Remember we tried and you couldn't really see them? But do you think these guys have any value? Is this something that I should keep, that I should have in my setup at some point? Or do you think I should throw these out? I'm being told to keep these. Really? Definitely keep these. You think these are valuable? The freaking McDonald's Minecraft meal stuff? Keep them. They've doubled in price. All right, fine. I'll go off of what you guys are saying. I personally think it's really stupid, but I'll keep them. They're right here. Okay? This is my Sony sign, the Sony symbols, light up sign. I like it. Looks good. Again, another thing that I go back to time, so we'll keep that. The Metroid Lego. I like this. This I bought at a convention a long time ago. Don't ask me which one, but it's a really nice Lego and looks nice. Pops in the background. I'll keep that. Maybe when Metroid Prime 4 comes out, we could use that. This is a really old mouse pad that I used for many, many years. It's completely worn out and disgusting. That I'm going to throw out. Jade, how are you? Did you see the movie, Jade? How was it? You saw How to Train Your Dragon, the live action version today, right? Let us all know what you thought. Okay, and this is a mouse pad. Oh, excuse me, a wrist rest. And I haven't used it yet. I bought it when I was trying to test out different wrist rests. I haven't used it yet. It's fine. It's actually nice and squishy, probably supportive, but I haven't used it yet. I'll keep it. So, all right. So we have a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. These McDonald's toys and these random things. I have storage bins. We're about to open a storage bin and look inside and see what's inside of one. And we'll probably start putting stuff into the storage bins now that I'm going to keep. Okay. Okay. So I have some more contributions to shout out. We have a $5 Canadian super chat, which is about like $3.50 American. I came out of the closet years ago. I'm happy you did. Glad you're joining us, brother. Everyone made that joke 3 years ago. No problem making it again. Thanks a lot. That gets us to $5.33, and then I got a dollar tip here. You should have a highest bidder by the end of stream with message shipped to get it. Okay, here you go. So someone is saying, good idea. If you want to buy Review Tech's chip, this is literally Review Tech's chip from the actual live react of the documentary made by June the King last summer that I did a co-op commentary with Kino Casino. That was like a one-time only thing. It'll never happen again, right? Never happen again. So, if you're interested in buying this chip, make a contribution and put the word chip into the contribution. All right? I'm going to be honest. This is pretty valuable. I would say, at a minimum, this is worth $500 because it has been not only in that video that was seen by tens of thousands of people around the world, if not hundreds of thousands, but also it's been in my background. $500. All right? So if you can do a $500 contribution by the end of the... I can't keep a straight face. I can't keep a straight face doing this. I try so hard. I can't do... All right. PPP is a master at his craft. All right? He is. I cannot do what he does. I can't. I can't chill like he does. He is such an insane, like, blowhard, right? Like, he can sit here and he can just keep going and going. And you see his face gets red and he's going and going. I can't do it. I can't even get through saying that this is $500 for a chip. I can't stop myself from breaking out laughing with how stupid it is. Okay. Well, if you're interested in this chip, let me know. Do a contribution and put the word chip in the contribution. Say it in, say, hey, I want the chip. Let me know. By the end of this stream, let's see if someone does a significant enough contribution. $500, and you're guaranteed to get it. Or $5,000, and you're guaranteed to get a signed and autographed vest mailed to you. Okay? There we go. All right. Very nice. Anyway, what are we at right now? Because we're very close to a new hat. And my head wants a new hat. My head is telling me it's time for a new hat. That we've been through 5 vests. What is taking so long for the 5 hats? And I can't answer my head. I can't give an answer. I don't know what's going on. We're at 534 out of 550. So we need $16 for a new hat on this stream. Let's hit that right now. $16 is all we need for a new hat. If Kick gets us to 550, Kick will vote for the hat. If YouTube gets us to 550, YouTube will vote for the hat. It's that simple. Because Kick has been dragging their feet, and I don't see why I'm rewarding Kick tonight with these polls to determine what we're doing on stream when Kick is not contributing. So it might be YouTube that determines it instead. Let's see who gets us to 550. Okay. So I think it's pretty obvious what this is. This is the Metal Gear Rising Revengeance Tesla lamp. I had it in my background for a few months. It looked really, really cool, right? It did. And we're going to keep it in the background from time to time. The thing is, I put it in the background so often, people got tired of it. So for now, it's retired, but we will bring this back soon. I promise you, we will. All right? So the lamp will come back, and I'm keeping the lamp. There's no reason to not have the Tesla lamp in the background. That's a save. This is just a bunch of wrist rests. When I was trying different wrist rests for my new setup, I bought a whole bunch of stuff. So this is like, look at this. A bead wrist rest, another bead wrist rest. This is a gel wrist rest. In fact, I'm going to take this wrist rest and put it inside. So now I know these are all wrist rests. This is a keyboard wrist rest. So we'll keep that. It's a box of wrist rests. If my current ones that are memory foam clouds wear out, I can pop these over, and that way I don't have to just start buying new ones, okay? Alrighty then. We got contributions coming in, so let's take a look. Now, wait a minute. Oh, no, I don't know what to do. Uh-oh. We have a problem. I've created a problem. It's my fault. I will take the blame for this one. All right? I created a problem. I'm not kidding you. I received a $20 tip and 4 gifted subs at exactly the same time. Let's see what the tip says. Hay is for horses. Aside from that, I'm chipping in. Oh, this is a contribution for the chip. This is not a contribution for the hat. Okay, never mind. Crisis averted. So thank you for 20 bucks, whoever that is. We have a $20 contribution. However, the person didn't give their name. Well, that's a problem. I will save your email because I have your email address, because when you tip me, I get your email address. So I will save your email. Let's see by the end of the stream if someone is more interested than $20 in review text chip. Like I said, it's worth about $500, I feel. I laughed again. I can't say it without laughing. Because the guy's worth about 2 pennies. The guy is such a fucking piece of shit. He's not worth anything. But the fact is that people might actually find value in the chip that felted him. But the guy is so worthless. It doesn't, anyway. So, anyway, thank you for 20 bucks. That was actually for the contribution for the chip. Okay. 4 gifted subs from Omega Sauce. So thank you, Omega Sauce. You're now, so you did 4, but your future stepdad did 6. So you're not the top sub contributor, but that did get us to the goal. So therefore, Kick will get the vote for the next hat as a result of Omega Sauce. So everyone's sitting on Kick right now who hasn't contributed, hasn't supported in any way. You're sitting there, you're making fun of the stream. First of all, I'd like you to see that we are only halfway through my marathon and we're over 500 bucks. So what are you laughing at? Exactly. Now, also, I'd like you to say thank you to Omega Sauce for giving you the right to vote for the next hat, because it was Omega Sauce who did it. So thank Omega Sauce right now publicly, because they deserve it, and you should be on your knees thanking Omega Sauce for the right to vote for the hat. Okay? You said nope? Okay, you're banned. You get banned. Here we go. I'm just kidding. I can't even click their name fast enough anyway. All right, so let's do a poll over on Kick. Let's do a poll for the hat. So what do we have? Okay, let's do... Okay, the fisherman's hat. Let's do... we'll call it the Slytherin beanie. I call it the Slytherin knit hat. Oh, guess what we have? The cloud wig from when I was playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I forgot all about that. We have that. And then the Ryu headband. There we go. That's some good options right there. So the fisherman's hat, the Slytherin knit hat from the Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy playthrough, the cloud wig from the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth playthrough, and the Ryu headband from various Street Fighter streams. You loved it. Jade says he loved the How to Train Your Dragon live action movie. He gives it a 10 out of 10. Wow. The thing is, I've never seen the original. I've never seen the animated. So therefore, I don't think I would have any comparison. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I would be able to say, hey, this is good or not. So, I'm glad that you liked it, Jade. Okay. I'm accumulating quite the bag of trash, but folks, it is time to take a break. It's time for me to take these things that I'm keeping and put them in the closet. It is time for food. We're about the halfway point at this point of my marathon. So it's time for delicious slow cooker chicken, some mac and cheese, some watermelon, some chips, and yeah, we're gonna basically have a nice little interim break here where I have some food that my wife made. We'll hang out. All right. And the good news is that we are very close to another goal. Hitting $600 means we're going to have a new vest and a new shot. All right. So very nice. Let's take a brief break. What I'll do, I have 2 big cardboard boxes to take down into the garage, and I'll get food. I'll come back. Actually, what I should do is actually also move a few things. I'll stop recording. I'll move some stuff around, and the marathon continues. The good times will roll on. Thank you guys very much for a chill day today. We're having a great time, right? I'm having a good time. I hope you are too. Much more coming on the July 4th IndeVESTdence Day Marathon here on DSP Gaming. Thank you so much for attending and supporting, and I'll see you in the next part.